More summer outfit ideas that are similar but have a different font, what I got for my birthday this week, and this week's fabulous fashion finds. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. So when you are looking for inspiration on Pinterest for your outfits, or you are playing in your closet with your own clothing and trying to put an outfit together, it's important to nail the details, right? The color, the shapes, and the accessories will all fall into what your font is. So what do I mean by font? I quite literally mean the ways that you can type a word, right? These two words are the same exact words. They're both equally as beautiful, but they are using a different font, which gives a completely different feel. This same concept can be translated into our everyday outfits, right? And this first example is perhaps the easiest one out of this whole video, right? You can see that these outfits are extremely similar. They're saying the same thing, but in a completely different way. One has a blue shirt, the other one has a black and white striped shirt. One has a big statement pair of pearls, the other one has a smaller rugged pair of pearls, right? One has a mini Kelly, the other one has a big Loewe basket bag. The same outfit given a very similar vibe, but a different font. They used their D.E.T to make these outfits suit themselves. Another example of this that is a bit more extreme is these two outfits with the use of white, orange, and blue. Now, while these outfits are not similar at all, the color usage is what we're looking at. It is the exact same colors used in an outfit on two different styles and a different font, right? So one is very elegant and classy and timeless with the use of the blue shoes and the white dress, right? And the other one is definitely more sexy with her midriff showing and her leg peeking out and her head wrap. The same colors, but in a different font. You might love to put these colors together, but it's very possible that you favor one or the other of these outfits. How many times have you heard that a black dress is something that you are supposed to have in your wardrobe? Honestly, every time I hear that, I actually have to chuckle because there are so many different types of black dresses and body types and personal styles and ways of life that a simple black dress is not descriptive enough, right? So these two women, the black dress, both have on a black dress that everybody keeps telling us that we need, but they are, again, completely different. Similar black dress idea, different font. One lady has a figure-hugging black dress that is extremely sexy with some platform orange shoes, and the other one has a dress that floats away from the body with a gold clutch and some beautiful, I believe, see-through shoes. They're both extremely feminine in a different way. Their fonts of feminine is coming through extremely different. Now, of course, your font can and will change with your mood, with where you're going, with what's going on with your day, right? So let's look at some outfit ideas that we can recreate really quickly, and we can talk more about what each font is. So each one of these ladies has on a green skirt and a white top. You can easily see how these are all very similar, but they vary very much in style. The font is completely different. Even if you don't like any of these outfits, right, you can see that there is a definite difference. If you were to choose one of these outfits as your font for the day, what would you choose? Me personally, I'm probably going with the woman that is hailing the cab because that is very much my vibe. I love it. So if we have picked our font and we're trying to use our D.E.T to recreate this outfit, definitely we need a green skirt. Or maybe you chose a different color skirt, but you need that basis for the outfit. And for me, this outfit, it would be green. Wolf and Badger, ASOS, and even H&M have some skirts that are green that could definitely work with this look. If you use your D.E.T and you figure that you need a shorter skirt, something like this from Simon Miller will do. And Dillard's and Farm Rio also have great options to recreate this look. I personally love this outfit, so I will be looking for a pair of black and white heels. I love the one she has on. They are classic to me. In my opinion, they definitely can be worn now in this fashion cycle, even though we're really going towards flats and kitten heels. A heel is a heel, okay? Sometimes you just need a heel, in my opinion. But if I were to recreate this look, something like this from Tony Bianco or Jeffrey Campbell, these from Macy's, or you could open your Amazon app and maybe try these. This little bag from Rebecca Minkoff would be the perfect addition to this outfit. And of course, you can just put on a white t-shirt. I've told you a million times that I love the COS and the Uniqlo t-shirts. In fact, I was in Uniqlo today and realized that they also have cropped white t-shirts. So if you are looking for a cropped white t-shirt for this look, you could go there. If you rather be the woman that is wearing the leopard bag and the sneakers, that's easy. You have the same basis and you just need to change the front. So if you want a leopard bag, Revolve and Pull and Bear have really great options. JW Pie has a more affordable option. And if you are a Coach girl, of course, they have a fabulous option. And as far as a green sneaker, you know, it's easy to find, from the Cortez to the Sam Edelman to a Nike Dunk or Jordan Low. They're all over the place. Green and white sneakers aren't a hard thing to find. If you are the person that prefers this last look with the colorful heels, in my opinion, if you're using your D.E.T to redo this whole outfit, the heels are a must. In my opinion, they're a must. So something like this from Kurt Geiger or something like this from Saks Off Fifth would really scratch that itch for the beautiful, bright type of heels. So let's talk about Grace again. The way that these two ladies are wearing this outfit is very similar, but again, a different font. Like I said, the way that Grace is wearing it is very minimalistic, very on trend, and extremely chic. The other way is a little more whimsical and a little more playful. What makes this a similar outfit is pretty much the shape of the outfit, right? The flare skirt is the main part of each of these outfits. So if you were to go the way of the minimal chic type of look, Banana Republic has a great option for this skirt. So does Revolve and Urban Revival. I would have to suggest that if you are going to try to wear this outfit during the summer, that you would try one of these shirts that we talked about in last week's video, because it's hot and a long sleeve shirt. I just, no, absolutely not. So the shirts that we talked about in last week's video, I will link them here, but they will also work extremely well with this outfit. This bag from Anthropologie looks very familiar, but at a more affordable price, and will look great with this whole look. And these from Shook will be a great alternative to the shoes that Grace is wearing. If you prefer the more whimsical look, Bode and Anthropologie and H&M have great options for this. It looks like she has on a thicker shirt. I'm going to go back to what I know and tell you guys I prefer linen during the summer, and this linen shirt from Old Navy will look perfect with this cute little basket bag. This white basket bag will work perfectly with this. And these shoes, these pink platforms from Nine West, would do a good job of not only elevating you, but bringing this whole outfit together. Polka dots, and more polka dots. Apparently, all of these ladies love polka dots. Very similar outfit, completely different fonts, right? So if you are looking for some polka dot skirts, I did find a few, right? You could have a black skirt with white polka dots, like this one from Nasty Gal. You can even have some polka dots against a beautiful green, like this one from Ann Taylor. They also have pants. However, if you are the person that would choose to wear the pants, these from Nordstrom would do the trick. You can wear a white t-shirt with any of these, but if you want to fit, this from Bloomingdale's and this from Eloquii would work wonders with this look. So my hope is to explore this similar outfit, different font a little further and see what we come up with, how we can make some outfits, how that could fit into our personal style. And that just means that you should be thinking about what your font is from day to day. We'll talk about it later. So if you have been watching for the month, you know that June is my birthday month, and I have been buying something every single week for my birthday. In last week's video, I told you that we were redoing my makeup vanity, and I couldn't do exactly what I wanted to do because my makeup vanity serves as my YouTube studio. But the vanity was horrendous and it really needed some help, right? The thing that I'm doing this week and spending my money on for my birthday is redoing my makeup vanity. So this is my shame. I hate looking at this and realizing how much stuff I actually had. And this is just like years of piling up and not getting rid of things that I didn't use. And honestly, I never felt, well, when it started to look like this, I didn't feel nice getting dressed, right? And it's so important for me anyway, to feel good when I'm getting dressed and for it to be a real event, if you will. But with all this stuff surrounding me, it wasn't fun. So I knew something had to be done, and I think that this month was the time to do it. I got rid of 2 very full garbage bags of products that either didn't work for me, products that had expired, or products that have been here for years and honestly I forgot about. My goal is to only have things that I love, and if I didn't love it, it was gone. I mean, this thing was even falling apart. You see those 2 holes at the top? That's where this light used to be and that really meant it was time to go. So this is my studio setup, right? If you look all the way up here, you see that's where I put my camera when I do overhead shots. I have my microphone that I recently got a new one because the other one was messing up, but I need that. I'm able to move it back and forth as I see fit, depending on the video. And then, of course, I have my ring light and my camera. All of these things move individually on the arm, and I'm able to use all of them simultaneously. And even though it acts as my YouTube studio, I also need to function as my makeup vanity. So I had to do something. So I started looking at inspiration, and it's actually kind of funny because I don't have this kind of space. I live in a small New York City apartment, and though these things are absolutely stunning, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do anything just exactly like this. But then I ran across this as inspiration, and though I know I can't have it to this scale, I know there was something that I can do to give a similar feel, even though it won't be as grand and as glamorous and gorgeous. So we went to IKEA and we saw this tabletop and these chest of drawers. I say chest of drawers, but I think it's an office space. And I feel like I would be able, or I felt like I would be able to take those things and make it look similar as possible to this inspiration. But it looked almost too much like an office desk. So my husband suggested that we get some gold accents for the vanity to make it look more like a vanity and less like a desk. So then the next thing that we needed was this beautiful light, and I love this light. I think it's absolutely stunning. So of course, again, we went to Amazon and they have a plethora of mirrors to choose from. So we chose this one, and then we went from this to this. Okay, so this is what I now have. I lined up the color, which made everything look a little brighter. I got a much smaller desk so that I don't have any excuse to put a whole bunch of stuff on the desk. And there's a few things that I want to talk about that have to be changed, and a few things I did do, or my husband did actually, to make this look a little better. So like I said, I could not get a very expensive desk. This is pretty much my YouTube studio. As you see, my studio stuff is still over here, my light, my camera. We got the desktop and the 2 drawers from IKEA to keep it cheap and affordable. But in order to make it look a little more lush, these gold pulls, if you can see, these legs. So these are just regular drawers from IKEA, and we wanted it a little higher. and we want it to look a little more like a vanity and less like a desk. And then we just put it all together. I keep saying we, well, it was definitely him. So a few things I want to change is this mirror. I'm thinking about maybe getting something like this with a light in it so I could do my makeup and be really close to it. And the other thing that I'm thinking about changing is this chair, right? It's fine, it's done me well, but I don't want a pink chair anymore, so I'm looking for something different. So the mirror and the chair I'm on the hunt for. There are tons of holes and just other markings and things from just years of wear and tear. And instead of painting over it and filling in the holes, I'm probably going to get a picture like this. I saw this on Etsy and I thought it was beautiful, just to hang right there to cover those holes, because that is driving me nuts. And then, just to make everything look a little better, I put away all of my winter fragrances and kept out all of the fragrances that I wear during the summer. It still looks like a lot for some people, because I know people have massive perfume collections. So yeah, I am very happy with this. You know, maybe one day I will get exactly what I want, but as long as I'm on YouTube and as long as you're watching and as long as I live in my New York City apartment, I am going to have to do it just like this. I am elated that so many of us have bought that Quince bag. If you bought the bag, tell everybody else in the comments that it is a fantastic price and a great quality. If you didn't watch my last video, go check it out. I talked about this beautiful Quince leather bag that was only $100. Go check it out. Tell them in the comments, y'all, because it's a beautiful bag. But I'm so happy that so many of us got them. So I tried my best to see what else I could find this week. Here is this week's fabulous fashion finds. So after this video, I'm going to have to stay off Quince for a while because apparently they had two new bags, or one new bag and one that I haven't seen before. We all know what this bag looks like. It is very much giving Bottega, but for a much cheaper price. I feel like this is $149, $150. I mean, I don't know if you can beat this. The only problem is that I only see it in black, and that might change. But as for right now, I see it in black. But you guys cannot tell me that this is not a spot-on dupe. And not only a dupe, but also made of 100% Italian leather. Like I said, after this video, I'm going to stay off of Quince because I keep finding something. This bag I've actually spoke about before. Well, not this bag in particular, but a bag that looks very much like this from Coach. I spoke about it over and over again. This looks so much like that Coach bag, also in Italian leather. I have not had the opportunity to feel this bag, but if it feels anything like the bag that I got and talked about earlier in the video, it is a steal. Now, compared to Coach leather, I don't know, but I know this is Italian leather. You make the choice yourself. The black, the beige, and the brown all are absolutely fabulous choices and are giving the same exact vibe. If you have been with me for a while, you know that one of my all-time favorite affordable shoe brands are Schutz. I have Schutz boots and sandals, and these heels are 100% giving me YSL vibes. I love that they come in both black and white. The heel doesn't look as high as the YSL. Listen, I don't want to lead you astray, right? But they do look a little more comfortable in my opinion. But let's be honest, a heel is a heel. They're not going to be like walking on sneakers. But they definitely give you the same vibe as those YSL heels. And if you don't want to spend the money and you want that same look at Schutz. I ran across these makeup bags that, first of all, I was attracted to them because of they're shiny, okay? They're shiny and they're metallic, and I wanted to see what they were all about. This is from a company called Insulated, and the idea behind this company is that a lot of our beauty products and fragrance and other things that we use to put on our bodies and our face often expire quickly because they are not stored properly. So these bags not only look really beautiful, they are insulated and help keep your products at an even temperature, which makes them last even longer. So I was immediately drawn to the gold train case because I love gold, but I know there's a lot of us who love silver, so they also have that. Not only do they have the train cases, they have these two bags, these two makeup bags that I think are fantastic. Like if you're traveling to put your skincare and anything else really. Imagine all three of these sitting in your vanity or in your bathroom. Everything nice and neat and beautiful and pretty and shiny and safe because it is well insulated. Let me know if you've ever heard of this brand or if you have gotten anything from them. I think that is a great idea and that they are absolutely stunning. So Cause is having a sale, and Cause is definitely one of my favorite stores, affordable stores. And I saw this dress, right? As a dress, I don't know that I would love it simply because it doesn't give me much shape. But worn like this, I feel like is really good. Now, I wouldn't wear jeans because I told you guys a million times, jeans, me in the summer don't work. But maybe a pair of shorts, right? A linen shorts or maybe some denim shorts would make it look really cool and not so stuffy, even though I could definitely see somebody with this dress style wearing a nice pair of strappy sandals with a basket bag. I could see that being really cute as well. Something else that they had at Cause on sale was this denim skirt, and if you are a denim skirt person and you have all of the denim skirts, short, long, medium, this is a different variation, right? So this mermaid shape gives it a little more interest and in turn gives the whole outfit a little more interest, right? So it's not just straight, but it also gives shape to the whole look. If you love the look of this, like I said, Cause is having a fantastic sale. Go check that out. And then I saw this dress on somebody's YouTube channel, and they didn't say where it was from. They didn't tell me any information about it, but I was so annoyed because I had to find where the dress was from. Now, this is not giving the full richness of the green, but the shape, the way that they were walking, this dress was so flowy and beautiful and ethereal, absolutely stunning. Fantastic for the summer, definitely at my street if you are going on vacation or if you are just that girl that loves this. This is from Staud and I think it is so pretty. I do wish that it came in other colors, but for right now I could only find it in green. But green looks good on me, so that works for me. Speaking of vacation wear, I told you guys I love a linen set. This one from J. Crew is absolutely perfect. A lot of the linen sets that I find have long sleeves, which is fine because I could just roll them up. But I like the fact that this has a short sleeve, so I don't have to worry about rolling it up. It still has that really clean and put together vibe. I love that they did a French tuck on this outfit, even though Gen Z says that French tucks are for the old people. Call me old, I'm fine with that. I don't mind wearing a French tuck or wearing it out, either way. But I think this is just classic, something to throw on or something to wear on vacation with tons of gold jewelry or silver, whatever your preference is, with some nice cute sandals, a basket bag, and you are ready to go. These pair of pants from Cause are also on sale, right? And they reminded me a lot of the Loewe crop pants. The split is on the different side, but it is very similar. The ones from Cause are not cropped, I will say that, but it still gives you a very similar look. Also, Janae is coming out with the second drop in Target and some of them already in stores, which is a very similar style to this. I believe it was in red. That comes out later unless you can go to the store and see it, but it's all very similar at different price points. So this bag is from Anthropologie and is absolutely over the top, ridiculous, and again right up my alley. It is the coolest shape. Again, I don't know how many basket bags or how many raffia bags I need. I mean, let's be honest, but this one is absolutely fabulous. I haven't seen anything a lot like this. That's why this definitely stood out to me. I think it is stunning. It is not cheap. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a bit taken back by the price. It might be the name brand that I am not familiar with, but if you want to check it out, of course, I will leave it in the description box. This is from ASOS, and again, perfect for several things. If you are on vacation and you're going to dinner, to wear it without a shirt. If you are going to work during the summer and you need a nice little work outfit, this can 100% do double duty. Paired with either sandals or a kitten heel, a basket bag or a work bag, this can do all the above. And then this from Cezanne, I kind of stumbled upon. I told you guys before, I'm not on Cezanne that often, but when I am, I always find something. I've been looking for a nice chunky necklace. I wish it were in 14 karat gold, but this weight of 14 karat gold would be much more expensive than what it is on Cezanne. It is 14 karat gold plated brass, and I think it is a beautiful statement just to wear with, like she has it, a white shirt or even just a black dress, just to give your outfit a little more depth and a little more interest. So that's this week's fashion finds. Let me know if there's anything you found this week. Are you one of those people that were able to go to Target and find the collection early, Janae's collection early? I had no such luck. Anyway, let me know what you bought this week. So with the prices of designer bags going up every day, more and more price hikes with Chanel and Louis Vuitton, at some point it just gets really crazy and out of hand. And it really got me thinking, what kind of bags or what bag options do we have somewhere between Target and Dior? It really used to be Pauline, but Pauline's price is also going up. And I don't always love their styles, if I'm being completely honest, but I had to figure out some place else to go. Even Coach, even though I know Coach is having its cool girl era, as they say, and everyone loves Coach right now. I'm going to be completely honest. Coach doesn't always do it for me. Sometimes, yeah. Other times, I'm like, I want something a little more sleek and a little more sophisticated. So I thought that I would come to you with 4 bag brands that are somewhere between Target and Dior. The first one is Manu Atelier. Now, when I clicked on the website, this is the first thing that I saw. You can see the quality in this leather. And then I had to figure out what bag that was that I was looking at. And I love a top handle bag. The way this bag slouches is absolutely spectacular, okay? It's very much on trend. It's very much giving me Margot, but not really the Margot. I would love to wear it open and loose like this. This is, I believe, full grain calf leather. If I'm not wrong, I'm sure I'll do it in the description box. But this is a beautiful bag. And then the second bag brand that I want to talk about, we talked about last video actually, is Camilla and Mark. Last video we talked about a clutch, but this video I want to talk about this beautiful oversized pleated leather bag. Pleated leather? Ugh, I can't even take it. Okay, so it comes in 2 different sizes and 2 different colors, I believe. The one in the middle, both of the black ones are the same size, right? And then the white one is a bit smaller and of course less expensive, but just absolutely stunning. Go check them out. They have more bag options. And then the other one I want to talk to you about, or the third one, is Elmi. And if you haven't heard of this bag, or this brand, you probably haven't been on TikTok, but they are another beautiful leather bag brand, affordable, right? And they're very much given Bottega sardine bag, kind of like the way they're shaped. Again, this is not their only option. Go check out their bags somewhere between Target and Dior. I think this style is absolutely stunning. And the last brand I want to talk to you about is Verified, and we talked about them in a previous video, right? This is a bag that I believe is under $300. It's very, very much on trend. Again, full leather, right? It's kind of giving me a similar Loewe shape, but kind of different, but definitely not the Loewe money, right? I think it's a beautiful option. So anyway, you guys, I will continue this series. There are so many bag brands between Target and Dior that we don't have to only go to the super high end if we don't want to, especially with their quality not being as good as it used to be, and they keep going up and up and up in price. If you have a bag brand that you believe is somewhere between Target and Dior, let me know. Let us all know. I would love to check them out. And you could just, help the community spend our money. All right, you guys, I will continue this in another video. Again, you guys, another packed video. And what did we learn from this video? We talked about that amazing Quince bag, and I give you a glimpse into my vanity / YouTube studio. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.